Hi, welcome back to last week's video, this week's edition. We're gonna Bondo these on, and then we're gonna get them painted, and it's probably gonna go like shit. So, time to get started on that.
Like Seth said, today we're trying to finish this project. This is like the 5th week now we've been working on this.
The 5th month.
The 5th month. If you haven't watched part 1, you should go watch it. So we're gonna start with the front.
We're gonna start sanding the edges of the fenders. We're gonna tape up the front fender, and we're just gonna go for it, honestly.
All right, we are gonna take this fender flare off. This side doesn't really have crazy gaps to fill. I don't know. The first step, getting our angle grinder out and fixing stuff like that, is we'll make some marks. Probably just one there, and then we'll grind. All right away, yeah. I'm just gonna go skirp.
What about out here?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
Just fuck everything up. All right, mini update. Doesn't look like anything's changed. Hasn't really. Grinded the fender down a little bit. It fits kind of okay. This fender is kind of like kinked. You can kind of see it go whoop. So like the actual fender on the Jeep is kinked. So instead of grinding this out, we're gonna try to tighten it down and try to flatten this fender a little bit.
Man, I wonder does it say that, like, what the install time is?
No.
Okay. Install time, probably, I don't know. If you had kids, they could probably get it done. You could probably, if you had a kid when you started the project, you could probably get it done by their 16th birthday.
Nice.
I would guess. That's okay. We're going to SEMA, and we're going to see one of these in a booth where apparently it worked better than ours. So I'm excited for that. We'll go take a peek at theirs and wonder why it's better than ours. Maybe they paid more money than you. I'm hoping that this is done by the time we go visit theirs.
So while he's doing that, our next steps are filling this in with Bondo. And we're probably gonna have to go get more stuff. Basically, the way this is supposed to work is you fill in this gap with Bondo. The masking tape keeps the Bondo from sticking to it, and then it sticks to the fender, and then it works. Hey,
This sucks.
we're gonna have to take this off again
Why?
because the fender needs to be sanded so the Bondo sticks to it.
Oh, well, let's do that now.
We've got the fender on. We cranked the bolts down as tight as we could, so now the whole fender moves. So I think this is how we're gonna slap our Bondo on. We're gonna take our Bondo applicator and go.
Can we make these terrible quality fenders any worse? No.
So let's take inventory of what we have left. Chris, can you pull up the instructions for this? I want to see if they have a preference on what type of Bondo I use. Do you also know where the bathroom sign is, or the Second Amendment sign? Who wants to split one of these with me?
Hello. So, we got this mounted up, which is what we had last time, but now we've read the instructions and we're ready to do what they say, which is Bondo, but they don't specify a type or really how to do it. They just say get generous with it. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Yay!
All right, everybody, here we go. Back on the Bondo wave. It dries too dang fast.
It's because you spend all your time mixing it.
Because I have to. You're supposed to do that.
Me when I successfully rage bait, bro.
My bad. I'm fucked.
I'm fucked. Good calls, good comms. You're getting it on the tape.
What's interesting is when you buy these fenders, they actually make it look like something you'll enjoy doing. You see all those pretty Jeeps that have them on, and you're like, oh, dude. You're like, oh my God, I need those. I need those. And then you press buy, and then they don't show up.
Then they don't show up for a year. Then they show up cooked.
I don't actually know if they say that they're handmade ever. Like, I don't know if they ever actually disclose that. Here we go. Yep, all over my hands. Very nice.
All over the moving blanket, all over everything.
Mm-hmm. Well, look, they have this tiny opening for me. I mean, good luck. It's like, hopefully your fingers aren't so fat. Hopefully you didn't eat too much McDonald's last week.
Well, you did. Well, this is boring. I'll be back to check on this. I'm gonna go show the other half of the company. Hello.
Hello.
Say hi, Mr. Chris.
Hi, Mr. Chris.
Keep making money, we'll keep wasting it, okay?
Bye.
Bye.
They say in the instructions to put more than you need on.
And smooth it.
And sand it away later. Dizzy. Yes. Yes. Dizzy. All right, welcome back to My Strange Addiction. Use that twice now. We got our goopy goo applied. This side's already dry. This is crusty dry. It smells awesome in here. There's some holes there. So we got to sand all this down now. We're waiting for all this to dry. It kind of sucks. It doesn't apply very easily.
Yeah.
Seth's mocking up the other one over here. Ugh, what are you finding?
Nothing, just that this goes on the inside. It's not locked against the panel. I think it's cut too far back. That's the sound of money being made on the other side of the shop.
That's the sound of money being made. I'll go check that out. Are you making money over here?
Watching Brian fix their set.
You're watching, oh!
The kid can't talk.
Wow. That's Peak Havoc manufacturing. This is Peak Havoc doesn't manufacturing. We're gonna get this fender all trimmed up, and then we're just gonna keep working through them, slapping on Bondo. And then I guess the next problem we run into, we'll give an update, because I know there's gonna be 2 or 3.
It's gonna be in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
it's gonna take 5 minutes and then we'll have another problem. Yay! Yay! Lamborghini Panawagon. Sapphire blue.
Welcome back. It is the next morning. Our forms are dried on our flares. So now we can try to patch over this with Bondo. We have one already set in. So hopefully we can just slap some gooey goo in here and make it look good.
We were doing some research last night and we saw someone who did kind of a different kind of rubber seal, and it didn't look terrible, but I mean, we're already as far into the project as we are. So we're just gonna make this work. That's a lot of cutting and fitting, and we're just gonna make them work for now. People have done it a couple different ways. We're gonna do it our way, which isn't the right way, it's just our way.
There it goes.
Gone.
This is impossible. We got Mr. Chris crawling up in the Jeep here. I dropped my nut down there. I got fat forearms. I don't think his are any smaller. Maybe they are. I'm obese, I guess. Basically, this last stud is like impossible to get this nut on because of the filler neck.
Don't drop it again. That hurt.
Can you thread it while you're in there? How'd you do that? How'd you do that? All right, time to goop lap. Doing this.
That bridge is working pretty well too, actually.
Am I going over cardboard right now?
Yep.
Cool. Basically, I've decided that this bottom piece might be unattainable. I am going to try it, but in the event that that doesn't work, I want to make sure that this at least looks normal so that you don't see that.
I think it's attainable. It just is gonna take a couple times.
Yeah.
So curiosity is getting the best of us, and we also need to work in a timely manner. We're gonna take this off, and if it comes off nicely, I might start sanding it. Or we get the back, or onto that side of the backside. A lot of Bondo, a lot of crap. But we're gonna see how this comes off.
Nice sunny day. We could be out driving our Jeeps over rocks. This one can drive over big rocks. This one can also drive over big rocks for less money. But we're doing this.
All right. Time to take this sucker off. Didn't like fall to pieces, so that's good, I guess. Whoa.
How does it look?
There she blows. Oh, stuck to the tape a little bit.
Let's find the table rib.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Oh wow, that actually works. Oh wow. And this is what we are now gifted. Well, that has to get all sanded down.
It's not terrible though.
Where are we going, boys?
Motorcycle.
Here, give it to me.
It's time for a motorcycle for Chris.
Yup. We're not working on the fenders no more.
No.
Now we're going to get motorcycle.
Yes.
Ended the workday early for a $400 motorcycle. Why not?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, these notch flares take forever to put on when you go buy a motorcycle halfway through the project. So. Yay!
Happy camper.
Chris got himself a silly bike.
Well, we'll see if it makes it home.
It might just fall out of the truck.
If it does, we're just gonna keep driving, right?
Oh, yeah.
To the salon.
To the salon.
Chris, what do you think of your bike so far?
7 out of 10.
We're back. Chris, you think your junk's gonna start?
No, I think he's gonna catch it on fucking fire.
It's almost 10 o'clock at night. It's freezing cold. But the bike has to start before we go, huh?
Good morning. It's time to work on the bike.
Yep, big sidetrack.
Big sidetrack.
Welcome to Chris's latest addiction.
Yeah, it's no good. I have master mechanic Ryan behind the camera, and I saw his bike and I said, copy paste. So here we are. He knows everything about these and I just have to learn now.
Yep, a little bit of a break from the notch flares. Not bad. We got ourselves a Shadow 750 here. It's like the most brother bike you can get without being on a brother mobile. We got Mr. Chris's carb part here. Trying to figure out how dirty it is. It's pretty dirty. We can see if we can get it running.
Sure.
Well, bam. Welcome back. No more bike time. Now it's normal time. And we've made some progress. I have the front fenders like kind of mostly sanded, so they fit pretty good now. I've had to do 3 rounds of Bondo on both front fenders. And sanding them takes like 45 minutes each every time you Bondo it. So it's very time consuming. It takes like a whole day to do 2 fenders. But if you come over here, Mr. Chris, if I hold this where it goes, it fits pretty okay. So I believe the front fenders are good. We found out that our tape job is not cutting it. We found that this doesn't work because every time it wrinkles or does this, all this shows up in the Bondo. And then when you take the tape away, you have a wavy edge and it looks like garbage. So we've had to redo the tape job. So this is what I came up with. I used as little as possible, and the wrinkles are under where the fender flare sat, but I made sure to press it nice and smooth and flat before I put the fender flare on, and it helped a bit. So I don't know, it's about as good as you can get. So now we got to do the rears, and then maybe this will be done today, the Bondo part, but probably not, but maybe. And then we can paint probably next week. It's been a week and a half since the end of the last video. And in a week and a half, we have accomplished not nothing. I mean, we've been working on it. It just takes so long. And then we get sidetracked and we go on that motorcycle. So that does help. We've acquired a Mr. Seth.
I was bad. Now I'm good. Moving into your name.
Yay!
I gotta redo this because I sucked the first time. We should have made a tally for how many times we have to take and put the fender on, take the fender. Put the fender on, take the fender.
So these fenders are, it's a lot of repetition. It's like you just do the same thing over and over again. And it kind of gets old. So I haven't really been recording like all of it just because it's not really a point to record it all. It's just kind of the same thing. So we're going to try to get the rears done. Our little cardboard bridge has worked well-ish over here. We need to try to fill this in a little bit to make it smooth. But all of this is where there's cardboard. So this is all bolted in. We're going to do another, hopefully, final kind of round over all this with Bondo. And then we'll sand it down. And then hopefully this fender will be done. And hopefully it'll have a similar kind of finish that these ones do. I'm thinking the rest of this video is probably just going to be the Bondo. I mean, it's actually really insane how long this is taking to do. So next time we'll probably do the paint, but we're going to try to get all the Bondo done here.
Good luck.
What do you think, mister? And this one has a giant gap too. And the reason why that gap can't get smaller is because it's hitting up here. So in order to shave this down so that this bottom piece didn't have a giant gap, you'd have to bring the whole fender flare in, which would then make this even worse than it already is. I wonder if we should try to elongate this hole even more than it already is. Time to load metal. We get the pleasure of taking a small break from the notch flares.
To make some money. Let's go.
Yay. We got to pull metal out of the truck, load it up, make some money with it.
Well, you did just put this in our way, which is...
You want to stand up?
It's kind of scary.
All right, misters, we got the metal on the table. Yay. Update number 646. I tapped this fender to try to adjust it up, and it chipped. It chipped and busted.
Yay.
Now I gotta fill in the chipped and busted with Bondo. It's not just the Bondo I put on the chip. It's also, you can see the red there. It's also part of the fender flare.
Yay.
Yay! Yay!
Gotta get rid of the evidence so they didn't know we were working on it.
I mean, it looks good. I can't even.
Last 72 hours.
I can't even lie. It looks good.
So we were able to close the gap pretty good. I mean, these are coming out pretty nice. We're thinking about hitting that spot right here. Overall, look at that fit and finish. That's how it probably should have come, huh?
Yeah.
Let's check the other side. We finished the front two fenders. So same on this side, like that gap's filled. This side came out pretty much perfect.
Depending on the angle you're at, you can see the gaps that are there. But at some point, you gotta just call it a draw. And
Sure.
maybe I'll throw some more in here. But basically, I think we're gonna end the Bondo part of the videos now because it's just the same content over and over again. So the next part, hopefully, we're painting them and then they'll be done. And if there's more problems with the Bondo, which there will be, then we'll give an update.
Honestly, it's just a ton of work. I mean, it is just ridiculous.
It takes about 30 to 45 minutes just to prep one fender flare to get Bondoed. And then it takes 15 minutes to Bondo it. Then it takes an hour for the Bondo to fully cure. Then it takes an hour to sand it. And then you're back.
You're forgetting the 20 minutes of bolting them on and off because each time takes 10 times or 10 minutes to bolt it on and off. So.
Got to bolt them on and off 10 times.
But I mean, you know, kind of a beauty shot of the Jeep. It's going to look good when it's done, especially at this angle. The front flare looks really good. So as soon as this sucker gets some paint, it's going to be looking good. Just a ton of work to get there.
Yeah, it's a crazy amount of work.
So
It's crazy. If you haven't ordered these and you're thinking about ordering them, just know that it's a lot of work if you want it to look good. I mean, unless you get lucky with the lottery and you can use that rubber seal, because there were some guys that didn't do anything. But these fit so poorly that even if we just went with that, it wouldn't fit right because the gap like here is too far away. Same with this. Remember our cardboard bridges? We literally had to use cardboard to reinforce our Bondo.
cardboard. We tried cardboard. We tried steel mesh. So we'll see which one holds up better over time.
Yeah, it's a. Oh, that's awesome in the background of my video. Wow.
Are you serious?
Somebody give this guy a raise. I think we should end on that note.
Yep. Well, that's everyone in the video. So bye, guys. We'll see you next time for paint.
Bye. Hold on.